Alrighty guys, today I'm going to be replacing my passenger side motor mount. It's right here. I've noticed that nobody else has done a video on it. This is the new part. So today I've decided to do it for you guys, make the video. So first off, what I want to do is get this power steering reservoir and pop it off of its middle mount and move it to the side, just like that. Kind of tuck it under the coolant hose and kind of get it out of our way. And then after that, there's just going to be there's a bolt right down in here, you see that, and then there's one on the other side down in that hole right over here. And they're both 17s, and so is the top bolt. It's only 3 bolts. You're going to take those out first, or those are the only bolts you're going to have to take out, sorry. In preparation for the job, I got a breaker bar with a 17 millimeter socket on there. It's got a swivel head, that way I can get that screw back there. And then I also have just a regular ratchet. And then I also have the jack with some wood under it. What you're gonna want to do is you want to get under your car, make sure it's under your motor, your oil pan, and your transmission. That should hold. Alrighty guys, now that I've got the car up on the or not the car, but got the motor up on the mount, I'm just gonna break it. I gotta set the phone down, so I gotta break this real quick. Be right back. Alrighty guys, now that I've broken both bolts loose, so now I can just take them out. I'm not gonna take them fully out, but I'm gonna get them pretty close. And then I'm gonna take the jack and jack the car up a little bit. Alright, now that those are loosened up, I'm going to loosen the top bolt. Give me 1 second, I got to readjust. Alrighty guys, so to get this top bolt off, I did have to use the breaker bar, so make sure you use that. I'm going to take this bolt completely out. Still a bit in there. Almost out. There we go. There's that bolt. I'll put it up there. This thing is ready to come out. Alrighty guys, so at this point I have jacked the car up a little higher. Not the car, but the engine, so that the engine's not sitting on the mount anymore. And now I'm going to take these bolts out the rest of the way. should be able to come out at this point. Let's see. Here's that screw. Yeah, you can see the hydraulic fluid is on that frickin' bolt. That's why you need to keep a towel handy. Get this last bolt out. So in there a good ways. I'm gonna pause real quick. Alrighty, now I'm back and twisting this bolt out. Get it all the way out this time. Here it is. It's got a little bit of the fluid on there. You can't really tell in the video, but it's greasy. And then you take your motor mount. You want to it's just literally just slides out and comes up. There it is. You can see the fluid's on there. It's leaking out. Look at that. That guy's gonna go in the trash. And then here is our new one. Alrighty guys, now that I got the other motor mount out, I'm gonna be cleaning up this area real quick. Just get all that gunk out. Make it nice and clean. Might as well. I'm already in here. Get all that gunk and stuff from the old loader out. Off of here, get it all clean. There you are. It's all clean now. And then pay attention to the details. This side is bigger than this side, just by a little bit. The small side goes in the back. You just get this guy in there. It's a little wonky getting it in there one-handed, but it's possible, as I just did. I just got to get it in here, facing the right way. It's about like right there. I'm gonna get this screw. Here it is. I'm gonna clean it up. Clean it up real quick. Still kind of grody, but guys, so at this point I've noticed I did try to clean up the screw a little bit, but it's still pretty gross and gummed up. I highly recommend getting new ones. It looks pretty jacked up and looks kind of rusty, so I'm going to be replacing this in the future. But yeah, please, if you're doing this job, replace these screws. But anyways, this is the rear screw, so I'm gonna have to get that in there. I'm gonna have to put the camera down because I can't do this one-handed. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I just I got the screw started, so I'm just gonna start to get these guys in there. It's kind of hard doing this one-handed because the screws want to unturn because they're so loose when you turn this way. So I got that one snug. Now I'm gonna snug this one. Alrighty, I got these pretty snug. Go back and get this one in the back. There we go. Got freaking snug. Now, I'm gonna get this last screw in there, the top bolt. You gotta be very careful with this because it's aluminum. You're screwing it into aluminum. And when you screw into aluminum, you can cross thread it or completely just strip it out. And that is a bad time. You do not want that. So don't do that. I gotta set this down real quick, guys. Alrighty, guys, so I already started this screw. Got you guys, because I could only do it with 2 hands, but I found a way to do it with 1. Okay, so kind of just take my socket and screw it in by hand. Could have kept backing out, and I couldn't do it by hand either, so it just wasn't working. Now it's a bit snug, and because this is an aluminum, you got to do this very carefully. There goes the UPS guy joining the video. Now that I got it snug, I'm gonna go with hand snug, I should say. I'm gonna go with the ratchet, snug it down a little more. And they don't have torque spec for this. I called Honda, they were not helpful. They didn't know what they were doing. They said 45 foot-pounds, but then I told them it was aluminum, and then they kind of were just like, oh, I don't know then. They were kind of just, I guess, hand tight. So what I would do is get a hand tight and then torque it down to 17 foot-pounds. And then for the lower ones down here and the one on the other side, what you're wanting to do is you're going to want to get that one down to somewhere between 40 and 47 foot-pounds. Alrighty, guys, so you're going to want to get your trusty torque wrench. Mine's off about 3 pounds, I want to say. So I set mine to 20. See, that wasn't too tight. I only it just snugged it on, and that was 17 foot-pounds. I would recommend you get a torque wrench, but hand tight's about 17 foot-pounds, so just be careful of that. Seeing how my torque wrench is off by about 3 foot-pounds, I have gone ahead and set it around 48 to 49 foot-pounds, is like in between. So I should be getting around 45 foot-pounds. And this is definitely going to be more than hand tight. This is kind of hard doing it one-handed, so you guys kind of got the picture. I'm going to have to go out of video right now, so I need both hands. Hey guys, so now that I've got everything torqued down, just inspected everything looks great. Now you're going to want to go ahead and take your power steering reservoir and put it back in place. There it is. And then you're going to want to have to take your jack stand off. That's it. That's all you need to do. When you have your jack stand, you have to have that piece of wood because you don't want the metal on metal contact. Other than that, that's how you replace it. Thanks for watching.